Okay, we're recording. The tables have turned. I am now the one sick, and you are not.
Yeah. Cough for us. You can do better than that.
That's all I got.
I think we have a good haul this week. My only complaint is that I wish we had more coffee grounds to put in there, but because Sawyer was sick, he's the primary coffee drinker in our house. Really doing a lot of teas here this week, so I have like little chamomile tea flowers, but I don't think that that's nearly as good for compost as coffee grounds are. It's pretty wet though, which is really nice. We did get a lovely rain last week, which we needed so badly, and I'm really hoping for a lot of activity because it was nice and cool. I'm sorry, it was not nice and cool. It was really warm this week, actually. It's nice and cool today, though. We're starting to unearth some stuff down in here. I feel like I may have seen a little like movement of some sort. A lot of like gnats that fly out of here when we get into this, like get into the food stuff down at the bottom. I think that's probably a good sign. You know, you want activity. Yeah, sweet potato didn't. I'm honestly surprised at how much food is down in here from last week. I thought we'd come out here and not really see much of anything. Oh my god! Oh my god! Look. It is just wiggling around. That is so great. Oh, look at the worms. Very cool. So you can see maybe stuff hasn't been broken down, but there has been a lot of like really good activity going on down here at least. You can tell it was like warm last week. This is lovely.
I love the activity.
I love it. I love it when you like uncover something and it's like real nasty and you can just see it like living, there's so much stuff crawling in it. Not seeing very many maggots. There was at one point when this compost was really full of the like good maggots. Forget which the good kind is called, but anyway, it was just full of them. But I haven't seen a lot of maggots here recently, but I have seen worms, and earthworms are really good for compost. I mean, that you want them in there, that's what's eating your food and then like breaking it down. It seems the maggots have moved out, but the worms have moved in. Oh, ew, that juicy one. Ew, that one just looks like wet and fat. This is my first dump. It is cabbage and black-eyed peas from New Year's celebrations. This is an assortment on the top. These are mango pits. We got mango skin, and then on the bottom we have all the tea from us being sick and a little bit of coffee grounds. God, if I remember what's in this. All that paper in there, that's just paper towels I put in at the bottom to absorb like how
all the juices,
because all the food that you end up putting in there, I feel like you don't really notice how wet your food is until you start doing something like this, and you're like, wow, everything's juicy. I'm happy with the food haul this week. Now we're gonna mix it. I told Sawyer last week after we flipped it, I said we really need to work on getting the pile a little more congealed, because I feel like as we flipped it and stuff, because we don't have like any barriers or like any sort of like container that we keep this in, I kind of like eventually as we're turning it really spreads out over time. So I said we need to really focus on making the pile a little taller this time.
Perfecto.
You look hot.
Thank you, love. Are we done?
I think we're done.